Kimmel returns to late night amid fierce debate over free speech and regulator pressure. Good evening. 6 days after ABC pulled Jimmy Kimmel live over his on-air remarks following the killing of conservative activist Charlie Kirk, Disney says the host is returning to broadcast tonight, the anchor reported informatively. The network's reversal follows a blitz of criticism over perceived government pressure on speech and reports of backlash from viewers and affiliates. Kimmel is expected to address the controversy in his monologue. What happened? ABC suspended the show last week after Kimmel's commentary drew sharp responses from conservative figures and public warnings from FCC leadership. Several affiliates temporarily dropped the program. Now Disney says it had meaningful conversations with Kimmel and will bring him back while discussions with stations continue. Reporting indicates the FCC has faced bipartisan pushback, and Disney weighed reputational and business costs before deciding to reinstate the show. Why it matters. This is bigger than one late-night show. The First Amendment limits government, not private companies, but when officials hint at licensing or enforcement consequences tied to content, critics say it becomes informal censorship. Networks must then decide whether they are safeguarding standards or caving to pressure. The Kimmel saga lands as campaigns heat up and as platforms, studios, and regulators test the edge between oversight and coercion. The reporter asked if this was a free speech case. The media law professor responded analytically, saying that maybe not in the strictest legal sense, unless you can prove state action. But if regulators' rhetoric reasonably scares licensees, you've got a chilling effect problem that courts do care about. The reporter inquired why some stations dropped the show. The affiliate executive explained that licenses are existential. If the FCC signals trouble, even implicitly, we reassess risk immediately. The reporter asked what message his return sends. The comedian, defiant, said that audiences, not officials, should judge comedy. You can hate the joke and still defend the microphone. What to watch? Kimmel's opening remarks and whether ABC frames this as a pause, resolved, or an ongoing review. Whether all major affiliates restore carriage in lockstep. Any congressional or FCC follow-up clarifying the limits of regulator commentary on broadcast content. The answer to where legitimate oversight ends and intimidation begins will shape how news and entertainment navigate the 2026 cycle and beyond.